Coming up, Diaspora Check-In with Kari Heron. It's a Monday, and every Monday we check in with our Jamaican family living overseas. This week we meet a digital content creator living in Aruba. My guest now, Kari Heron, CEO of Chef and Steward, and so much more. Kari, good morning and welcome to Smile.
It's good to be on Smile this morning. Thanks for having me.
Tell us your history with Smile, lady.
Well, Smile was the last project I worked on before I left Jamaica about 15 years ago. So I would look back through my email and actually do see that the last show I produced.
Yeah.
You were my show. You were my presenter as well as Neville and I think Delia and Carlette as well. We had a few times on the show. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. And here you are. So 15 years ago, you said, right? And here you are 15 years later, having gone all across the world and now settled in Aruba. Tell me a little bit about that journey. Where have you been during that time and what have you been up to?
Well, I've been a legal resident in 5 countries in 2 hemispheres. One, of course, being Jamaica, which I proudly announce everywhere I go. And my accent actually announces it for me. But I moved from Jamaica initially to Turks and Caicos, and I left Turks and Caicos and I went to Dubai. I was in Dubai and the Northern Emirates, Ras Al Khaimah for 7 years, got married there, gave birth there, and then we moved to Aruba. So that's how I've been here now for 6 years. Yeah.
Yeah. And what have you been doing there? You've high level, you've turned content, knowledge, and experience into this as a highly profitable business, but you've been doing a lot, Kari, to build relationships, to build positive, profitable relationships that cause entire ecosystems to thrive. But you've also been involved in training, you've been involved in writing, you've been doing a whole host of things.
Well, as you know, I started out in content. Producing, presenting on television is content. And you and I started on the same platform on Rapid back in the day, CPTC. So we were presenting together. You were quite senior to me in terms of experience.
Yeah, let's put it that way. That works.
So we had this really very great grooming. I always have to mention Kathy Gale, our producer from then, and Wycliffe Bennett, all our trainers, Alma Makian, who is still alive. Erica Allen, what's her name is, and Leonie Forbes. These were our teachers, Faye Ellington, and so on. So we had a really great content background, and then I moved from media. I was in media, did weather. I was a weather reporter on CBM for several years. And I also produced when I was 19. So I really loved being behind the camera in addition to being in front of the camera. So I parlayed that into corporate communication, integrated marketing communication. And now I help other companies and other people really expand their ability to create income by using their knowledge, skills and experiences to create highly profitable incomes through online businesses.
Yeah, Chef and Steward, an award-winning blog. You've won tons of awards for that. It has led you into studios to being, judges on big shows like MasterChef Middle East. But I'm looking at your international professional certification, international professional certified coach and neurolinguistic programming practitioner. And now it says reaching the world through your impact-preneurs club. What is an impact-preneur?
It's a term that I coined to really encompass the kind of entrepreneur who not only wants to make an income and a meaningful income, but also in the process of making an income is making a more meaningful impact. Because I feel that once we serve God's creation well with grace and with excellence, then the money comes. So we use our skills according to what we have, honed them very well, serve people well, and the money will come. So I'm looking to develop people who are focused on making a positive difference, not only in their families, but in their communities and indeed the nations of this world.
That sounds like gratifying work.
It is immensely so. It is immensely so. And it doesn't have to be somebody who is completely in business, but even whatever it is that you've been called to, whatever sphere of influence you've been called to, whether you're even in a job or you're a woman or man who's working from home or, parents who's staying at home with kids, no matter what it is that you're called to do for work, you have the power and the capacity to make a positive impact in your sphere of influence.
Yeah. So tell me what life is like in Aruba. Is it anything like living here at home, minus the iguanas?
No,
Kari!
Plenty. In fact, there are lizards here that I refuse to name, but they feel like they should actually have a place and a name in my house. Yeah, it's the land of lizards, really.
Wait, what do you mean in your house? When you say in your house, what do you mean? Inside the house?
I mean, they call them pega-pegas here. We call them croaking lizards. And I'm like, yeah.
Okay.
Especially since I like plants. So, yeah, but Aruba is the part of Aruba that's like Jamaica is the people of Aruba. Arubans it's called one happy island. People are one happy people. People are just as friendly in Aruba. And, Simone, manageable.
Yes.
You walk into a place and everybody say good morning.
Nice.
And if you come in, if 15 people come in, you have to say 15 good morning 15 times.
As it should be, which is right. Yes. Yeah. Okay. And so you've adjusted, you've been there for 6 years. After all your travels, is this where you see yourself like settling long term?
Well, let me tell you, when it comes down to that, I operate according to as the spirit moves. So, I've been posted in different places by the grace of God, and I'm here for as long as I need to be here. Whether or not it's indefinite, I have no idea. I just go according to how I'm led. But for now, it's home, and wherever I am is home. And it's just been a pleasure to be able to make life with different people. It's been able to help me to expand my worldview in terms of meeting and dealing with people from different cultures, different backgrounds, and still creating meaningful work and relationships with them.
Fantastic. We wish you all the best as you continue to build. You are one strong woman doing amazing things wherever you go. And we salute you, lady, especially as part of our family. As Dede always says, once you're a part of this family, you're always a part of this family. So we wish you all the best on your journey with Chef and Steward and with everything else that your hand touches. May it turn to gold and success be yours always. Okay?
I receive that and return it with love.
Thank you, my darling. Kari Heron, CEO of Chef and Steward, joining us this morning from the beautiful Aruba. We have more on Smile after this break. So he has dozens of albums, scores of songs, but how well do we know Marley's music? Sean, this is not fair. Because we know Marley's music. If you wanted us to sing it, obviously we could sing it. But now she wants us to see which song belong on which album. And
how much is a score? 20?
As in 3 score and 10?
Yeah, well, you just say scores of albums. So it's 20 is a score. I just wonder. All right. Well, I know.
Yeah.
You are one of the greatest people I've ever met in my life.
Okay, what do you want?